Foryou, a 54-year-old Chinese national, was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison on June 21, 2024, for stealing aboard a Singapore Airlines flight. The crime took place on March 5, 2024, on flight SQ-899 traveling from Hong Kong to Singapore. The victim, a Singaporean jeweler returning from trade fairs in Bangkok and Hong Kong, placed his bag containing $131,000 and 122,000 Hong Kong dollar in the overhead compartment. While the bag was nearby, it wasn't directly above his seat, but slightly behind. During the flight, the jeweler slept or used the washroom at times. According to CNA, Foryou identified the Singaporean jeweler as a potential target due to the large sum of cash he noticed in the overhead compartment. The exact moment Foryou decided to steal remains unclear. During the flight, Foryou seized an opportunity, whether the victim was sleeping or using the washroom, to steal $80,000 and 70,000 Hong Kong dollar from the victim's bag. Upon arrival in Singapore, the victim, unaware of the theft, declared the full amount he was carrying at Changi Airport only to discover the significant loss. He immediately filed a police report, but Foryou had already disembarked and left with the stolen amount of approximately $124,000. Foryou checked into a hotel before heading to Marina Bay Sands Casino, likely aware that casinos accept foreign currencies. He exchanged $30,000 for casino chips, he played some of it, and then converted the remaining chips back into Singapore dollars of $42,400. Foryou wasted no time attempting to convert and transfer his stolen loot. He visited a remittance outlet in People's Park complex, placing 2 separate orders totaling $19,900 to be sent to his wife in China. Thankfully, the outlet rejected further attempts due to Peng's lack of a valid work permit, raising red flags. Undeterred, Foryou continued his efforts at another outlet, this time trying to send $9,500 to his brother in China. However, swift police action, including intensive investigations and CCTV analysis, following his track. All remittances were stopped by the police successfully and the funds were all recovered from the 2 outlets. Following his arrest, a thorough search yielded $66,761 in cash, $69,000 Hong Kong dollar, and additional foreign currencies, recovering a substantial portion of the stolen funds. The prosecution, emphasizing the seriousness of the crime, requested a sentence of 32 to 37 months imprisonment. They argued that targeting Singaporean on a Singapore Airlines flight, a national carrier, undermines Singapore's reputation for safety and security. Foryou did not admit to his guilt initially, but later pleaded guilty and expressed remorse, apologizing to the victim for the financial and emotional distress caused, acknowledging the impact even if he downplayed the amount stolen. He pleaded for leniency due to his age, diabetes and single kidney, and desire to return to China and care for his elderly mother as he was the only child. The maximum penalty for theft in Singapore is 3 years imprisonment, a fine, or both.